We're in Arizona, round two. It's a new year. It's a new me. Maybe not. I'm a little grayer than I think I was last year, but that's going to happen these times. Back out here in Arizona, significantly earlier in the season this year. I'm fully expecting flocked up birds. This is going to be my first go at it this year. Been sitting on G, waiting on O, watching Hawaii, Mississippi, Florida, Texas hunters getting to have some fun, and now it's finally my turn. I'm excited about that. Got up here a day early to do a scout day and kind of just rolled into the area. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Gonna bundle up here because it's a little bit chilly and get out, try to locate a flock for tomorrow's festivities. After tomorrow, it looks like the weather's going to turn south on me quick. So this is one of those situations. I think a first dayer would really be beneficial so that I don't get soaking wet with rain and snow, because they're calling for a good bit of precipitation on Sunday. Definitely want to avoid that if that's a possibility.
Oh, that's a good sound. Hearing way more goblin than I did last year. There's hinge open. Been a fairly productive morning. I've definitely found some birds. Been trying to keep my distance and just try to follow and see what they do. I really don't want to interfere with them today in the least, but I want to learn stuff too. But I'm in these woods. They're just torn up. Plenty of gobbler droppings in here. Hen poop, turkey scratchings. And the nice thing about it, I was really worried birds were going to still be flocked up, but well, I think every turkey I heard had hens. Seemed like they were scattered around pretty good. But they've also, the weather is perfect today. Of course, on the scout day, which isn't a bad thing. But they haven't gobbled too much on the ground. The birds I was closest to, they gobbled about the least. The bird was gobbled there. But gobbled again. Maybe as it warms up, they'll gobble more. I don't know. After a pretty eventful morning, I heard a couple turkeys that I think I'll be able to do something with. Now's the roosting part of it. We're going to see if we can figure out exactly where these turkeys end up. I'm trying to eliminate some questions here, so I actually snuck in pretty close to where these birds were roosting this morning. I knew from hunting this creek bottom last year that they favored two spots, and it was a guess on which spot they ended up in. So if they come back into this creek, I'm kind of splitting the difference between those two spots right now. So I should be able to figure out where they fly up. And I really want to be able to figure out which birds are hens and which ones are the longbeards. There were 2 longbeards in this group this morning. So, I want to make sure that they're separate and I target the longbeards and don't have the hens in my way. Got a bird roosted. Put eyes on him. It's a longbeard. And he's with a gaggle of hens. He did not gobble last night, but I saw him. Heard him fly up. Question is whether he's going to go up high or do this nice little clearing right below, which is what I think. My gut instinct is he's going to hit that little clearing. I'm not positive. Then I got 2 more birds that are farther up the creek. They gobbled a lot. But this guy did not gobble at all. So, part of me tells me to go after the gobbling birds, figuring they'll definitely gobble this morning, but we got good weather. It's actually clearer than it was supposed to be right now, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, I'll make the right decision here. thought he was going to just go right in this clearing right in front of me. But he was just over the rise a little bit. Had a shot, but it would have been a little long. The hens didn't seem too fond of me and were just immediately taking them away. I only gobbled one time on the ground. Other birds I was hearing, they shut up too. A little redemption. Kind of tastes awful sweet here in Arizona. Didn't give myself enough time last year. Only hunted 3 days, and birds weren't really acting too right. And then I had my own inabilities to conclude for the remainder of it. Arizona makes state 47. And we're tapping at the door. And I've enjoyed this journey so much, and I know the popularity of this thing is honestly gotten out of hand, but to be honest, all the experiences that I've had just trying to pursue this slam, I don't blame anybody for wanting to do this. I mean, it's truly a really unique and awesome thing to try. And whether I ever get it done or not, I don't care. But just to make it this far, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. So, thank you, Arizona, for the hospitality. This fine old longbeard. I knew better than to go after a bird that I knew was with hens, but I figure most of the birds right now probably are. This cloud cover, I think, screwed things up a little bit for everybody, because they weren't talking much. They weren't talking much at all. Yesterday was a little better. However, we're out of here before the rain. Tomorrow it's supposed to pour. At least that's what the forecast said last time I had service. So, said it before and I'll say it again. God, I love this stuff.